Ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Shortstop.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Gentry will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline.
Gentry.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Price gets his sign. 2-2 on its way home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high, ball three.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hard hit ball to second. No problem here, one away.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And that misses, ball one.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitching. Definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lorenzo Cain. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Grounded to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 from Price. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bogarts.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talk himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Hardy is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he takes strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Benintendi. And the inning is over.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this one runs up high, ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
And a ball pops foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, he's a really good hitter, and when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rocket back up towards 300 like expected of him.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he lifts it in the air to right field. Trumbo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Third baseman.
Line toward right center. Kane is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So
19.
far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Price ready with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Softly hit out to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ramirez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Hardy's there. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the changeup is way low that time. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Benintendi comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Digging in, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Swihart goes to get it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chris Tillman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And he takes ball 1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Jones. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Fly ball out toward left center field.
On the run is Benintendi.
But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. To short. Bogarts has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
The designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Blake Swihart. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A little bouncer. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Up next for
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gentry going back, still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Trumbo coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hit.
Brock Holt will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Bogaerts is on his way home. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is... So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. Mark Trumbo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is after it. 1 down.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Gentry moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wellington Castillo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Adam Duvall comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Price into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number
Coming
11.
to the plate now, number 11. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's Craig Gentry. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit
Now
goes to that
pitching for the
pitching,
Red Sox,
but the effort on the
number
offensive
56.
side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Joe Kelly comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Not close. It's 2-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts over to his right, one away.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Up high. 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. David Price earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew.